Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Catherine and today I'm going to help you price your classes, okay? I get some questions about this, so why not make a video, right? So let's make this short and sweet and to the point. So the two biggest things you need to know about pay on Powfish is Outschool takes 30% of whatever you make, and whatever you make, you need to take 20 to 30% of that and save it for taxes. Whenever that is. Typically it's April, but you know how times be right now, okay? A lot of people hear that and they're immediately like, no, thank you, I am not going to apply. That is a lot of cuts. I want to keep my money. Well, you're not thinking about it correctly, okay? The biggest selling point to me about Outschool is you create your own prices. So just take that into account when you're creating your own prices. You can have a 10-minute class and literally price it at $300. Now, I don't know who would take that class, if I'm being honest. Unless unless it's like a lot of value, I don't know. But anyway, my point is you can make it however much or as little as you want. So make it enough to compensate for those two cuts. I'm going to tell you some things that will help you figure out what to price your classes at. So typically classes are anywhere from $10 to $15. Anything more than $15, it needs to add a lot of value. For example, I have a friend and she has a failure to success class. She started charging it at $25 and it was super valuable. She got a lot of great reviews on it, you know, some students, they wanted more, so she made that class higher. I think it's now $35, $40, something like that. And I've seen classes on Outschool, you know, about failure to success, stuff like that genre, and I've seen $50, $60, so again, per student, not total, per student. So, you know, if you have 10 students at $60, that's $600. Excuse me? And again, those classes are typically 45 minutes to an hour, but you can also make the class as long as or as short as you want. So I wanted to give that example, of course. Now I'm going to talk about my classes. So my classes are typically 45 minutes. I talk a lot, my students talk a lot, we need time. Also keep in mind, my classes are discussion based because I do classes about The Office, Harry Potter, stuff like that. So I don't charge less than $10, okay? I don't. Less than $10, it's just not worth it to me. So I make sure mine are above $10. For example, my improv class is currently $13. Now, I'm making another improv class. It's gonna be more, I'm adding more value to it. Meaning I'm adding like improv techniques, you know, more high level things. So I'm gonna up the price a little bit. I haven't decided on a price yet, but it'll still be 45 minutes and it'll be around 15, give or take, dollars. So for me, anything 40 minutes and above, I have it at least $10, $10 to $15. Now, 30-minute classes and below, I just cut it in half, right? Kind of depends what I'm doing, but for my reading class, for example, I have a reading class, I believe it's priced at $7. It's at $6 or $7. I literally read them a book. We share our favorite stuffed animals. Okay, we're not doing anything crazy, but it's great for, you know, a 5-year-old or something like that. That one I charge $5 to $6. It's only 25 minutes. It makes sense. You know, I'm not going to charge $15 for that. That's stupid. It's ridiculous. That makes sense, and you're probably thinking that's a little low, and it sounds low, but I allow at least 10 people in the class. If everyone signed up, that's $70 for me to read a children's book. Beautiful. Again, 30% cut, gotta take some out for taxes. How much is that? Let's see how much that is. So I take 30% out for taxes because I just like to be extra careful. So let's say 70 times point. After the Outschool cut of 30%, I would get $49. So in total I made 70. Then Outschool took their 30%. I now have 49 times 0.7. So that's $34. I get, that sounds like a lot. That's a big pay cut, but think about it. I made $35 for 25 minutes of class of just reading a book, a children's book, and sharing stuffed animals. I do wish the Outschool fee was a little lower. I really wish it was like 20%, 30%, seems a little excessive. But it's fine. Like I said before, it's because they run Facebook ads for your classes. They bring the students to you. You're using their platform. It makes sense that they have a fee. So I don't mind paying it. It's cool. Again, I still made $35 for just reading a Dr. Seuss book. That's more than I made an hour That's double what I made for an hour of working at my last accounting job, so. And I hated that job. So these are the things you have to think about when you are making your class. So just to recap, you can make the class as long or as short as your little heart desires, and you can make the price point as large or as small as your little heart desires. Just make sure whatever the price point is, it reflects the value. Like I said, my friend has a $40 class that's 45 minutes. I have a class that's 45 minutes that's priced at $13. She's talking about like failure to success, motivational stuff, you know, stuff like that. So she valued it higher. I'm talking about Harry Potter. So not that it's not valuable, but I just don't see that. I don't think they're on par. Do you understand? And remember, Outschool takes a 30% fee, and then I save at least 30% for taxes. And if you're like 30% for taxes is too much, do 15 to 30, 20 to 30. I wouldn't do less than 20%, but to each their own. Talk to your accountant and not me, because I don't do that anymore. And for a 30-minute class, I typically price it anywhere from $6 to $8, just depending on what I'm doing. I also have a makeup class that's 30 minutes long. I price it higher than my reading class because I'm doing things. It's more technical. It's more in there. I believe I charge like $9 or $10 for that class, and it's a 30-minute class. So just things to keep in mind. Value, how long it is, and keep those fees in mind. So I hope this helps you when you are deciding the price point for your class. And if you need help, drop a comment. And don't forget to check out my website, Catherine Davis with 3 S's. I walk you through how to build a class, how to do everything. I do ask if you use the resources on my website to be a referral of mine. So you can either apply using my link, which is in the description, also on my website, or if you're already like halfway through the application process, or even if you're done with the application process, but you didn't take a refer, you can still add me as a referrer, because that's what I did. I literally applied to Outschool, and then like 2 months later I was like, I didn't use anyone's code. It just totally slipped my mind. Not code, link. They don't have codes, they just have links. So anyway, I messaged my friend. She told me what to do. Yeah, email Outschool, support@outschool.com. You tell them your referral's name and their email, and my email is catherinedavis1126@gmail.com. It's different from the other email, I'm always saying, but that's my Outschool account email, so that's why it's different. So anyway, all these instructions will be in the description and on my website, so don't forget to check it out. I am rambling now. I'm gonna go, but thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope this helped you. Okay? We gotta help each other out. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day. I have to go now. Bye. And today, what? Okay. A lot of people hear that and they're like, that's a lot of cuts. Oh, shoot. 20 times 27. So, we'll have got